I started this sometime in 2019. I just want make people move, whether that's emotionally or physically. Especially with this style of music, it's usually aggression, sometimes sadness or frustration. I have gone through depression. Right now, it's not really very prevalent, but there are some dark times that I've had. This is a great outlet for that. It's not hurting anybody. That's the best way to do it, I think, when you have a raw emotion and then you make something physically out of that. As long as my music makes people happy or they can connect with it somehow, that is my version of success. When I always go to concerts, it's a vibe, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like that's what I'm meant to do. That environment is just so natural to me. It feels like home. Even if I don't know anybody there, it still feels like home. So I would love to do that for somebody else too. Lefty and the Cronies, back in like the 50s or so, there were a lot of bands who were like something and the somethings. I wanted to do something like that. The main person, usually the singer, and the something else. I'm left-handed, that's why it's Lefty. What a crony is, it's like a buddy or a close friend. Typically, it's in like a negative context. I only play bass. I have two of them. One my mom gave me, one my girlfriend gave me. So I love them both so much. All the sounds that you hear, just bass, vocal, and drums. So I have this little distortion that I put on my bass. So I really love that sound. I kind of want that sound front and center. I think it sounds really different to bring the bass front and center this time and not necessarily just the guitar. I mean, I love breaking mold. Yeah, I just love the vintage style, everything from that time, minus, the racism or whatever. But But just that style is really cool. It speaks to me for some reason. I think it's really important to support your local music scene. All these big artists, whatever the genre, they all started out local. So, if you believe in somebody who's in your local scene, I would just do everything you could to hype them up because you never know, they could be the next big thing.